It's really important to be here at Future Food Tech because this is an opportunity to specifically connect with investors and the investment community in general. You know, there's always the issue that you have to really see the bigger picture when it comes to investing, because so many of us are trying to solve some of the world's hardest problems, but we can only solve small little sectors, and being able to see it all as one picture helps us really frame where in the individual problems we're really starting to address. Well, I think some of the most exciting are our most poignant efforts towards replacing meat. Meat has become more and more understood as one of the major issues around climate change. It's always been an ethical quandary, and now as we've increased the amount of factory farming in the world, we now know it's just an extreme cruelty to animals. So I really feel that this opportunity at Future Food Tech is an opportunity to really understand what are all of the areas that are important in terms of replacing meat, dairy, and eggs, all animal products. Yeah, so in terms of new innovations, I really think that looking at the whole supply chain is an important part of understanding where new innovations should happen. So for example, while distribution isn't the most exciting way to understand, to think about a new technology, it's clearly an area where we've had a lot of success in terms of like distributing people in Uber or Lyft, or distributing food through, Uber Eats. We need to do those same kind of rethinks around distributing food for the purpose of large-scale food operations like food service or larger cafeterias, and really understanding and being able to connect better with customers to the suppliers like Seattle Food Tech is an important area that I think it could really take some more addressing from the startup community. Yeah, innovation is a really big word, and I think that sometimes it seems like there can be one-stop solutions to very, very big problems. So I think one of the first things we need to do is take a really good step back and say, if we've got issues in one part of the supply chain, how does it affect other parts of the supply chain? And while that big picture thinking is important, we have to then really start to narrow down how are these individual companies really addressing a small sector of the entire supply chain. So really, in terms of coming together with a lot of investors and thinking about innovation, we have to think big and then act small, and be able to act in a really pointed manner, and be able to invest in companies that are taking really specific steps towards very specific problems. Because pulling on the thread of a tapestry is one of the best ways to figure out what's connected to what. And so in terms of innovation, that's a really important part of both making decisions and also making global change.